Hi, we're the Huge Movie Fanatics here doing a sequel review for Jurassic Park titled The Lost World, Jurassic Park. This is the...
Can't complain about that title.
I
Jurassic Park 2.
It's true. I like the title, and they shouldn't have even put Jurassic Park in it, as if people wouldn't have known.
I hear you, and I don't at the same time. It's kind of one of those things that's just in case. But the fact is that the Lost World was totally Jurassic Park font and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I understand why they did it.
And the book was just titled Lost World. There was no Jurassic Park. Like, you don't get that with book sequels, like except for like Psycho 2, I think. But even the Psycho 3 was like Psycho House, I think was the title.
That's right. I think you're right.
Anyway, The Lost World, Jurassic Park. This is a far cry from the excellence that Jurassic Park is. But even still, like, I enjoyed this movie. There's plenty of action-y bits that are great. Some of the main set pieces, such as the, as mentioned in the previous review, the trailers that are getting pushed over the cliff by the 2 T-Rexes. There's double your T-Rex action, triple if you count the little thing.
It's a baby.
The baby.
Thing.
And like that stuff is great. The scenes where it takes us to New York, or not New York, San Diego at the end of the movie is just fantastic. King Kong. San Diego, like, I love the T-Rex stuff there. I love the raptors in the field, in the tall grass.
I never knew what the hell he said until I turned on the, what's he say? Turned on the subtitles. Don't go into the long grass!
You didn't know that's what he said? Oh.
Oh, well, he sounds all weird in Indian or whatever. Don't go into the long grass!
Yeah, I like,
it just sounds like, don't go into the long grass!
I always heard it, but I love that stuff. I even love the stuff with the compies in the beginning and the little girl, which is from the first book. That happened. That was sort of what got the scientists involved with the first Jurassic Park in the book. Was her lawsuit, the family's lawsuit, and the discovery of dinosaurs off the island. The books, we should say, are radically different. Outside of this taking place on Site B following Ian Malcolm, there is virtually no similarities between the book and the movie here. Jurassic Park is a little closer to the book, but there's still huge variances in the subject matter. Interesting fact of Jurassic Park, the people who die in the movie are typically survivors of the book, and the people who survive in the book tended to be the ones that died in the movie. Fun fact. And in this, it's pretty much the same. But the characters are completely different. And I'm not just talking about, like, the characters between book and movie, but I'm talking about the character of Ian Malcolm changes quite a bit between Jurassic Park and The Lost World, both in the books and in the movie. He doesn't seem as science-y based in this. It was almost as if they're like, oh yeah, this is science fiction. I thought we were just making a terror movie. Because, like, they don't really enter into any of the science aspects at all. Like, he was all chaos theory in the first one and very articulate with his beliefs in science. All of that's gone, and I enjoyed the science aspects of it.
Well, Michael Crichton was the main writer on the first movie, wasn't he?
He and David Koepp.
Yeah, but then Koepp was the only writer on this one.
Yeah.
That had something to do with it.
Certainly. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's still fun. I like Goldblum in the movie, even though he's the same character in name only as Malcolm. And it was nice that they had John Hammond back. Spoiler alert for those who haven't read the book, in the first Jurassic Park, Hammond dies, so he wasn't in the second one. For that matter, Ian Malcolm died. So it was nice that Hammond was back in this movie and used, and I liked the little nod to the 2 kids having come back in their one scene. And the dinosaur stuff is cool. It gets long in the middle. I'm not gonna lie, the whole second compy scene where the compies attack the dude from Fargo.
Cut it out.
Why is it there? It's stupid.
Cut it out.
And I mean, that something similar. It happens in the book, but it's completely different context. They might as well have just cut it out. I don't know. I will say I liked the movie better than I liked the book for The Lost World.
Wow.
I will give the movie 3 stars, basically because they pimp suspense and action. It's just great. Every time the T-Rex is on screen, man, they utilize that beast very well. And I liked the girl in it, his daughter. In the book, she isn't his daughter, and there's 2 kids. One little white girl and a little black boy. The girl's name is Kelly, and they molded both the characters together into the one kid in the movie and made it his daughter.
Well,
I
I guess
know why.
my question is, she seems really black, and if you have a half, like if her
Yeah.
mom was black, wouldn't she be a little less black? I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know, but she seems like
Maybe it could have also been like.
She seems the offspring of 2 really
Yeah.
black people to me.
I feel that. I give him props for just casting somebody who was right for the role necessarily than the race would have allowed. I like that Spielberg sort of overlooked that. And
Logic,
like
logic is logic.
yeah, but like it could have been his daughter through a marriage, but not actually his biological daughter. It could have been like the mom's kid from a previous marriage. He said he's had 4 wives in the first movie, so like we don't know the dynamics.
I get from what she says that you'd like to have kids, but you just don't want to spend time.
Yeah, that's true.
She's his dad.
Yeah,
So shut up.
I get that, but even still, she's great in the movie.
Right.
So
Oh, I gotta tell you that one part, the gymnast part. Come on.
I like that scene.
Cut that out.
No, I dug that. That was
Do
fun.
your thing. They cut you from the team. There were so many like roll your eyes moments in this, more so than the first one for me. Just like and to me the dinosaur going loose in the city thing was just like, give me a break. To me,
It was pure fan service. Like that's exactly what
Yeah.
fans wanted. And I having grown up on all the Godzilla movies and stuff like that, I like big beasts terrorizing a city. That's where the movie was made for me. And you have to keep in mind that Spielberg was essentially making this for teenagers. And I saw this when I was 11, 1997. I would have been
yeah.
10, 11. So yeah, I would have been 11, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. I got exactly what I wanted, and it was pure fan service. Didn't need to make sense, and it worked. And those scenes are great.
What else did I have in mind? God damn it. I don't know. There's a lot I like about it. I like I like how they introduce. It starts off really kind of cool for me, and gets kind of deteriorates for me as it goes on. Like after the big trailer scene, it's pretty much downhill for me after the trailer scene.
Okay, that stuff in the woods or in the jungle just goes on forever.
Yeah,
My
some of the shit they do is just dumb. What was I gonna say? Oh, I like how Malcolm's introduced in this. Isn't that
Yeah.
great? It's like she comes around.
Yeah.
And then they cut to him with this
Yawning.
backdrop of
Yeah.
his fake, and he's like, that was genius. I mean,
Yeah,
probably
that's
the
great.
biggest stroke of genius in the movie, and it's the subway.
Yeah, I like that.
So I'm torn between 2.5 and 3. It's really tough. I think I'm gonna do my first 2 3/4 stars for Lost World because I can't decide. You know, there's so much that I think is stupid in there, which takes it from 3, but I think it's better than 2.5. So I'm gonna go 2 3/4 stars. Are we done?
Yeah.
That's The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Part 2. Thanks for watching.